Hey, what's up, guys? I'm back from the dead, and I'm here to give you guys news about The Last of Us Part 3. Now, I did not expect to actually be talking about The Last of Us Part 3 in 2022. I really thought I was going to talk about Part 3 in 2023 or after factions or whatever, but it looks like we're getting information about The Last of Us Part 3 that I honestly did not expect to be getting from this person called Viewer Anon. It's somebody who is apparently very reliable in the TV shows and the film community, is somebody that has accurately talked about the Last of Us TV show, putting details out, like for example Ashley Johnson being Anna, and also the first person to mention the existence of Crash Bandicoot 4. And I did a little bit of digging, I've talked to a few people, and it looks like yes, this person is very reliable when it comes to those things. Now, this person yesterday has tweeted at 6:46 p.m. this: "Well, I'm not watching anything, so Dr. Uckman's next game is The Last of Us Part 3, which is currently in production at Naughty Dog." Now, I'm taking this with a big grain of salt because I honestly do not like to believe everything that I see on the internet, and you should actually do the same thing. Don't believe everything that's on the internet. But if it's coming from a reliable person that has accurately leaked stuff when it comes to the Last of Us TV show, when it comes to Crash Bandicoot, when it comes to movies and TV shows, and it's somebody who is followed by a lot of people, and it's also somebody that when they put that information out, you have journalists and news media actually talking about the leaked information, that right there is kind of telling you and is putting you into the direction that it could actually be true. Of course, take it with a grain of salt. Don't believe everything that you see, but it could be true. Now, let's say this information is true, that The Last of Us Part 3 is in development. First, I'm gonna cry because it's my favorite franchise of all time, and I absolutely love it, and I cannot wait, and it's going to be my most hyped game, probably of all time, after The Last of Us Part 2. Second, if The Last of Us Part 3 is in development, does it really justify it? Because in my opinion, I have the same feeling that I had with The Last of Us Part 1 when I finished The Last of Us Part 2, in that I really enjoyed the game, and I don't really feel and see how they can actually make another game with this, because for me, The Last of Us Part 1 was perfect. The Last of Us Part 2, even though it has certain issues for me, I still enjoyed my experience, and I was very satisfied by the end, and I was like, yeah, I just don't know how you can continue the story. If you feel that same way, let me know in the comment section down below. I'm thinking to myself, how can they actually justify The Last of Us Part 3? Even with a lot of people hating it, how can you really justify it for those people who even liked it? Because I'm just thinking to myself, is it a game too much? Is it a game that really needs to exist? I don't know. Let's see. But if there's one company, one development team that I know 100% is going to give it their all, that they're going to do everything they can so that their games are the best in quality, the best in class, the best in animations, the best in graphics, the best in level design, the best in acting, the best in storytelling, that right there is Naughty Dog. I know that if The Last of Us Part 3 is in development, that game could possibly be an absolute banger, just like The Last of Us Part 1, and arguably The Last of Us Part 2 for those people that absolutely loved that game. Let me know in the comment section down below, are you excited if The Last of Us Part 3 is actually in development? And if it is in development, do you think that this game is justified to exist? Endure and survive, my friends, and I'll see you guys next time.